Today we come up against a game of Charlotte Lynn, just the yellow leader, you know, the Dawn to manipulate some life, whatever. But I think it's a good game that highlights why the yellow matchup is so good for Nami, because yellow decks in OP05 just swing big. They do nothing in terms of setting up a board a lot of the times. And honestly, out of the yellow decks, like the home Ollie interaction is probably the best thing that they can do. But when they just swing one attack at a time, you can do so much with your board. And Zeff's come in so big here, just stalling for time. They have to put in so many resources just to kill it and counter out a lot of our stuff that by the time that they clear our board, we're at like 10 cards and they really got to think about what we have left. Enjoy the games. We're just doing some OP05 testing as the meta ends off, and you know what? This hand slaps. Double Kaya, I'm a run it, especially on the play. Oh, well then. Okay, it'll have to be drop that, because I think what I'm gonna end up doing is probably just hard cast a Sanji's peel off and then counter out with Mr. One and Kaya. I think that's probably what's happening here. So Dawn 2. The top board in left to your hand if your life is too less. Okay. I'm just gonna draw this. Yeah. Okay. So we're just gonna have to play things on curve. Zeff will come down after. Gidatsu is honestly, I may just take a hit because Gidatsu is a thing that I do have to worry about. I don't know the Charlotte list too much, but Gidatsu is something I do have to worry about. But I may just take this hit. No trigger. Okay. And I can counter out a bunch like next turn and everything. Let's see if they even have like a drop to play. If it's a 3 drop, yeah, I can just bounce that. So that's going to be great. We're just going to bounce that to hand. Trash some cards. We get, so now the Gidatsu can't come down and kill us here. Oh, well, it'd be like, yeah, there you go. So it can't come down and kill the Zeff, I should say. But what do they get with that, by the way? What do they get with that? Oh, it's on KO. So what am I saying? I didn't KO that thing. I just bounced it. So 2 down to Charlotte. They trigger it. And then we're gonna go trash for counter, trash for counter. That's it. Don't need to take more hits than that. Yes, Sanji blocker is perfectly fine. We're gonna go. What have we been discarding, honestly? Let's draw some cards. We have like a bunch of these, so we'll go attach 2 Dawn, attack lead, 8k. Yep, great, love that. That's just threats off the board. This Zeff will just keep threatening. When they play the 3 drop again, that's gonna just be a great way to like play the other Zeff and pressure. 2 Zeffs on board, like pressuring them, insane. Gonna be insane. They're at 8 Dawn 2. They can't play 9 cost Yamato either. They can start playing Big Mom next turn. But I mean, if I play another Zeff and they play Big Mom, they're accepting the L. Like, you're accepting the L at this point. So you're gonna go 10k. I'm just gonna take that hit. You're gonna go 10k at that thing. I'm not gonna spend all these resources protecting it. That's fine. I'm just going to play another Zeff. You'll play a 3k, I'll play another Zeff. Yeah, 10k at that. That's completely fair. And then they'll play, I don't know, 9 cost Yamato and then pretty much like not get any damage on me at all. I took the damage purposefully, right? Like I'm just playing around that 5 cost hit. Honestly, we're not in a terrible spot. We're not drawing that well. That's a problem. So we definitely will bounce that. Right? And then I will play... Oh, finally, I have like a thing. Let me grab that. Grab this. And we can do this. Honestly, I'm probably just going to grab this. Then our hand is going to look like this at the end. I like a good death wink at the bottom. I will say that. I like a good death wink at the bottom. Turn that to the bottom. And then we have a decent hand here. We're going to be able to recur the Mr. One again. We can go like Spada, Mr. One to set up some stuff. And let's see what they do. If they like just play Big Mom here. Yeah, you're getting a life for sure. Play a blocker. Come on now, play a blocker. You don't have a blocker actually. For that much, you don't have a blocker. You can play 3 costs and swing 5? Be for real. Like, actually be for real. You gotta play like Thunderbolt or something on this thing. You need to use up resources here. I would love to mill 7 cards here. Going sub 20 with 4+ life. Hey yo. Let's deploy. That's pretty good. Let's deploy this again. Definitely drop that. Drop this. Let's go. Let's not cast. Let's not play that this turn. Let's go all in on this. We're gonna cast 3 things this turn. Okay, we're gonna cast 3 things this turn. Attach 5 Dons. Swing 11. Swing 11. It's gonna activate once. The double tack is kind of frustrating, but we'll make it work. More triggers. They have to counter this out. I think they can't let me hit this. They absolutely cannot let me hit this. Yeah. Bunch of 2Ks are going to be going. That is insane. Look at how much they've had to counter out just to survive that. That is a huge resource swing. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards just to stop that. I thought this was originally the Zeus, actually. But, okay. Double attack is much better. That is a huge swing. And now they have to swing into this thing, right? They have to swing into this thing. Unfortunately, my Gum Gavels cannot protect it. Gavel goes into thing here. But this is kind of just like one of those things that's like really great about... It's just like one of those things that's really great against playing yellow, where like a lot of times, unless they're playing NL, where they'll like rush into you. Can I even counter this out? No, I can't. So we just let both resolve. Wow, no triggers is insane. No triggers is insane. Okay, so let's try and kill this. Right, and then we're gonna go. We're pretty much fine here. They have another one. What do we have in yard here? Do we have another thing? We don't. How am I really gonna play this? Like, what is my plan when they attack? I think I ultimately want to try and Deathwing here. Or do I just try and like swing? That could be 2K, 2K, 2K. Do just try and swing 5. Then I could go Gavel, stuffing things. Just attach 5 Dawn and swing, honestly. I probably should just kill this Charlotte Lynn, but I think the effect is probably much better here. Play this. That to your hand. Why? I don't want that. Yeah, like straight up bounce that to your hand. Forget that. Okay, and pretty much like they have to make this gambit of like, can they? I have 2 life still. Can they go for lethal? Like that's the gambit they have to work with. If they can't go for lethal, then I mean, like they really can't, right? Like they can attach this much Dawn. Like. I don't know like how they think they're going for lethal here, but I pretty much win with Zeff. Actually, they could play Gadat's. I don't know. What do they play here that really wins it for them? Yeah, see, they have to do that. And then I could go beam 10K. Can't really protect it, honestly. I go 6K to 12. No, I can't really protect it, and that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I think they realize like they can't really go for lethal. My triggers have been awful. They've actually been like trashed here, like triggers, but we'll make it work. Can I just win? 2, 4, 6. So 2, 4, 6. Seven redraw. It's deep. It's deep. Yeah, we're gonna pass. We're gonna pass. It's a lot of cards. I can counter out for a lot. I don't think they're winning. Like three Gavels here. I can counter out for a lot. I think I've secured this. But it depends. If they have a way to like provide double attack, that does make this a little bit more complicated. Because then I can't really afford to take a hit like off of Prometheus. But Zeff's putting in the work. Fighting double attack though. It's crazy. Let's see what we can do here. Opponent, I'm at 11 cards. Yeah, so 2, 4, 6, 8 out of these two. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can literally draw 10 cards, which is amazing. Right, and then we can, how do we want to do this? We want to trash and then trash for counter. Yep, just counter that whole thing out. Now they can't win. Now this is game now. this is game now. They're thinking like, should they even attack? This is game. If I draw a card, I can draw exactly 5 cards with this. This is game. Yeah, so we're gonna go draw a card. That is hilarious, but we gotta. So I know the 4 cards. One of them. So I'm gonna lose the Deathwing here, but I can draw this Zeff. Yeah, I think they realize that. Yeah, no, that's. This is the best part about playing yellow. Like they just swing big like this, and you take a hit or two, and then like you play around them having potentially the Gidatsu. They can't kill your Zeffs. It's come on. This is the yellow matchup. It's so easy, so easy.